Did you know that newborn sleep patterns can significantly differ from those of adults? Understanding these differences is crucial for any new parent aiming to establish good sleep habits early on. In this video series, we'll explore everything from the basics of newborn sleep cycles to specific strategies like swaddling and the use of white noise. We'll also delve into the importance of creating a soothing sleep environment and establishing a consistent bedtime routine. Each chapter is designed to provide practical tips that you can start using today to improve your baby's sleep. Are you ready to transform those sleepless nights into peaceful ones? Join us as we uncover the secrets to better sleep for your newborn, backed by expert insights and real parent experiences. With the right knowledge and tools, you're well on your way to gaining more restful nights for both you and your baby. Chapter 1. Understanding Newborn Sleep Patterns. Newborns sleep a lot, up to 17 hours a day, but not all at once. Expect your baby's sleep to be spread out throughout the day, with periods lasting between 2 to 4 hours at a time. Unlike adults, newborns spend more time in rapid eye movement, REM, sleep, which is necessary for the extraordinary development happening in their brain. Remember, the concept of sleeping through the night is often unrealistic for a newborn and varies widely among babies. You might be surprised to learn that newborns don't differentiate between day and night. They sleep without regard for what time it is. This means your usual nighttime is not necessarily their quiet time. However, by about 6 weeks, some babies begin to settle into a more predictable pattern of sleep, and by 3 to 6 months, many can sleep for stretches of 5 hours or more. Light exposure plays a crucial role in developing your baby's circadian rhythm. Natural light during the day and darkness at night can help them start to understand the difference between day and night. It's fascinating how quickly they start to pick up on these cues when exposed consistently. Chapter 2. Creating a Soothing Sleep Environment. The environment in which your baby sleeps can significantly influence how well they sleep. It's essential to create a space that feels safe, comfortable, and soothing. Start with a firm mattress in a safety-approved crib, free of pillows, blankets, and toys. This reduces risks and creates a safe space for your baby to rest. Did you know that the ideal temperature for a baby's room is between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit? Keeping the room at this temperature can prevent your baby from becoming too hot or too cold, which can disrupt sleep. Also, consider using blackout curtains to mimic nighttime during the day, especially helpful during those long summer days when the sun sets much later. Sound is another critical factor. A continuous, gentle hum, such as white noise, can drown out household noise or street sounds, providing a consistent auditory backdrop for sleep. Many parents find that white noise machines or even a simple fan can make a big difference in how quickly their newborn falls asleep and how well they stay asleep. By creating a conducive sleep environment, you're setting the stage for better sleep habits that can benefit both you and your baby. This kind of setup not only supports the physical requirements of safe sleep but also the psychological comfort needed for your baby to settle easily. Chapter 3. The Role of Feeding in Sleep. Feeding is intricately linked to sleep for newborns. In the early weeks, babies often wake due to hunger, as their tiny stomachs can't hold much milk at a time. This means that nighttime feedings are a significant part of your reality as a new parent. It's helpful to know that breastfed babies may need to feed more frequently than formula-fed babies because breast milk digests faster than formula. Interestingly, how you feed your baby can also affect their sleep. For instance, babies who are breastfed tend to wake up more often during the night compared to formula-fed babies, possibly because of the quicker digestion rate of breast milk. However, it's crucial to follow your baby's cues and meet their needs, as a well-fed baby is more likely to sleep better. Timing feedings can also play a role in your newborn's sleep patterns. Some parents find that a feeding right before bedtime can help their baby sleep longer stretches at night. This is sometimes called topping off, and can be particularly effective in establishing a more settled sleep routine as your baby grows. Chapter 4. Swaddling, a simple technique for better sleep. Swaddling is a traditional practice that involves wrapping your baby snugly in a blanket to mimic the coziness of the womb. This can be incredibly soothing for newborns and help reduce the startle reflex, which can wake them prematurely. When done correctly, swaddling can be an effective technique to help your baby feel secure and sleep better. To swaddle correctly, lay a blanket down in a diamond shape and fold the top corner down. Place your baby face up on the blanket, with their head above the folded corner. Wrap the left side over your baby and tuck it beneath them, then bring the bottom corner up over their feet, and finally, wrap the right side around, tucking it securely. It's crucial to ensure that the swaddle is snug but not too tight, allowing room for hip movement. Recent studies suggest that swaddled babies may have a lower risk of waking up at night compared to those who are not swaddled. However, it's important to stop swaddling once your baby shows signs of rolling over, to prevent any risks related to mobility and suffocation. Both feeding and swaddling are key elements that can influence newborn sleep. By mastering these techniques, you can help establish a better sleep foundation for your baby, leading to more restful nights for everyone. Chapter 5. The Power of White Noise. White noise is a fantastic tool for helping newborns sleep. It works by creating a soothing, consistent sound that masks other noises that might disturb a sleeping baby. Common sources of white noise include fans, white noise machines, or even apps that play sounds such as rainfall or ocean waves. What makes white noise so effective? It's similar to the sounds your baby heard in the womb, which were loud and constant. This familiarity can be incredibly comforting to newborns, helping them to calm down and fall asleep faster. In fact, studies have shown that white noise can reduce the time it takes for babies to fall asleep by nearly 40%. It's important to keep the volume safe, though. Pediatricians recommend setting white noise devices at a volume similar to a soft shower, about 65 decibels, and placing them at least 6 feet away from your baby's crib. This ensures the sound soothes without posing any risks to your baby's hearing. Chapter 6. Establishing a bedtime routine. A consistent bedtime routine is key to developing good sleep habits in newborns. This routine might include a bath, a quiet feed, reading a story, or gentle cuddles. Starting these routines early can help signal to your baby that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. The routine doesn't have to be long or complicated. Even 15 to 20 minutes can be enough to set the tone. The goal is consistency and calmness. As your baby grows, this bedtime routine will be a comforting signal that sleep time is near. Many parents find that establishing and sticking to this routine not only helps their baby fall asleep more easily but also helps them sleep longer stretches. Interestingly, research suggests that children who have a regular bedtime routine have better sleep outcomes, including earlier bedtimes, faster sleep onset, and fewer night wakings. It also makes bedtime an enjoyable time for bonding, which can be a sweet end to your day. By integrating white noise and a comforting bedtime routine into your baby's nightly habits, you are laying the groundwork for good sleep hygiene that will benefit your child for years to come. Chapter 7. Temperature and Comfort. Dressing for sleep. The right sleep attire and room temperature can significantly influence your newborn's sleep quality. Overheating is a risk factor for SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, so it's vital to dress your baby appropriately for the temperature of the room. As a general rule, dressing your baby in one more layer than you would wear is a good guideline. For most environments, a lightweight, breathable onesie with a sleep sack is suitable. Sleep sacks are wonderful because they provide warmth without the risk associated with loose blankets, which can cover a baby's face during sleep. In cooler temperatures, a fleece sleep sack might be necessary, but always ensure your baby's head remains uncovered and they don't overheat. Did you know that the ideal room temperature for a baby to sleep comfortably is between 68 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit? Monitoring your nursery's temperature can prevent your baby from becoming too hot or too cold. A simple room thermometer can be a helpful tool in maintaining the perfect sleep environment. Chapter 8. Understanding and Managing Sleep Regressions. Sleep regressions are periods when a baby who has been sleeping well suddenly starts waking frequently at night or has trouble falling asleep. Commonly, sleep regressions occur around 4 months, 8 months, and again around 18 months of age. These regressions are typically linked to developmental milestones and brain growth spurts. It's essential to understand that sleep regressions are a normal part of development and are temporary. During these times, maintaining a consistent bedtime routine is more crucial than ever. Even though it might be tempting to change strategies to get through the night, consistency helps your baby return to regular sleep patterns quicker. Interestingly, during sleep regressions, babies often develop new skills. The 8-month regression, for example, might coincide with mastering crawling. While these phases can be challenging, they are also signs that your baby is growing and learning. By managing your baby's sleep environment and understanding the nature of sleep regressions, you can navigate these challenging periods with more confidence and less stress. Chapter 9. Naptime Nuances. Naps are as crucial as nighttime sleep when it comes to a newborn's development. Understanding and optimizing your baby's nap schedule can significantly impact their overall sleep quality and mood. Newborns typically need several naps a day, but the number and length of these naps will decrease as they grow older. Establishing a nap routine is just as important as a nighttime routine. Even though daytime sleep happens more frequently, try to make naps predictable. Put your baby down for their naps in the same place they sleep at night, which helps reinforce the difference between sleep time and awake time. Over time, your baby will learn that their crib is for sleeping, whether it's day or night. It's interesting to note that good nap habits can actually lead to better nighttime sleep. Studies have shown that babies who have consistent nap times and sleep well during the day often have less trouble falling asleep and staying asleep at night. This is because overtired babies tend to have a harder time settling down, so keeping them well rested throughout the day is key. Chapter 10. When to seek help. Recognizing sleep issues. While it's normal for newborns to wake during the night, certain sleep issues may require professional advice. If your baby has persistent difficulties falling or staying asleep, it might be time to consult your pediatrician or a sleep specialist. Common signs that suggest a need for professional help include consistent trouble falling asleep, waking up more than expected during the night, unusually short naps, or signs of distress or discomfort during sleep. Sometimes, these issues can be linked to underlying health problems that need to be addressed. Moreover, it's crucial for parents to recognize when they need support. Dealing with sleep deprivation can be incredibly challenging, and it's important to take care of your own health as well. Reaching out for help not only aids in resolving your baby's sleep issues but also ensures that you are getting the rest you need to be the best parent you can be. By keeping an eye on these signs and knowing when to seek help, you can ensure that both you and your baby find your way to peaceful nights more quickly.